Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 48 Now desk. I am digital host AJ Wiest, and of course, Sledgefest is coming back to the town of Leighton this weekend from June 7th through the 9th. It should be a weekend packed with music and fun. And today I am joined with the mayor of Leighton, Mr. Derick Silcox. Mayor, thank you so much for joining in today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So first, Mayor, can you just talk a little bit about this cool event and really what makes it so special to the people in the city of Leighton?
So this will be our third annual Sledge Fest. What it is a time to honor our hometown heroes of music history, Jimmy Hughes and Percy Sledge. And this year we'll also be recognizing Bob Carl Bailey, who was a founder of WZZA Radio, all from right here in Leighton. So it's 3 days of just fun, free music. We'll have food trucks, our local restaurants, just different events. So we just want to encourage everybody to come out and have a good time and see Leighton.
Very cool. And you mentioned those first two local art acts. Can you talk a little bit about them as well?
Yes. So Jimmy Hughes would have been the first person to have a record on the Fame record label. He had the hit song Still Away in 1964. He kind of knocked the Beatles off the charts at their height.
Really?
And then he had several other follow-up songs like Neighbor Neighbor, I Like Everything About You, lots of other songs. And then Percy Sledge, of course, is world famous for When a Man Loves a Woman, but he also had a long recording and touring career. And we have some of their artifacts and outfits and things in our museum located in our Bank Independent right on Main Street that'll be open during the music as well.
Well, that's super cool. Very cool. And you mentioned that this is the third annual Sledge Fest. What really inspired it to really come about?
Well, number one, we wanted to have an outdoor event during COVID, just so the people in our town could come out and get together and have a good time in a safe, open air environment. And then we wanted to recognize our music legacy. We always tell people you can't tell the story of the Muscle Shoals sound if you don't start in Leighton, because it's really where it comes from. And so we just continue to do it. And also from the point of view of a small rural town, we want to invite people in for them to see a town that they may not normally drive through, and show them what we have to offer as far as our restaurants and our shops and library and museums and all that. So it's just a time for us to welcome everybody in and give our local residents a fun and relaxing weekend.
Very cool. And you mentioned, well, Leighton is kind of a smaller town, as you would say, but it has a lot of history there. As you said, it's really where the Muscle Shoals sound started. But yet you put on, it's a small town, yet you put on such an awesome event, a big event like Sledgefest. How does that make you feel as the mayor?
Well, it makes me feel really good because I know all the hard work that people put into it every year. And again, we like to keep it as a free event so people can come out with their families and everybody can have a good time. And it's just nice to see everybody from all different backgrounds and different areas. We've had people from all over the country come. Last year we had a group from Scotland that was here.
Wow.
So it's just nice to see people come in, and we have a long history here, and we really want to recognize that history and keep building on the legacy.
Very cool. And then going back to Sledgefest, who have been some of your favorite performers at the event, or what are some of your favorite things to do?
Well, people are always impressed with our museum. For a small town, we have a state-of-the-art museum, thanks to our partners at Bank Independent. And then performance-wise, last year we had a funk band, a Studio Code 502 out of Louisville, Kentucky, that came into town, just blew everybody away, and they're coming back again this year. They'll be playing Saturday. We have the Pine Hill Haints playing Saturday, Howell Sledge and the Review, the Midnighters, In the past, we've had a blues duo from Clarksdale, Mississippi. And this year also we have Katera Bray, who's a local artist, and she's kind of continuing that history of Leighton producing world-class performers.
Wow, that's awesome. It definitely sounds like there's a little bit for everyone who come from all over. That's very cool. And I'm relatively new to North Alabama. I don't believe I've made my way out to Leighton quite yet. But how would you describe the town for someone like me who's never been?
An authentic small southern town. We have railroad tracks with a train running through across our main street about 12 times a day. We have kind of your classic block and a half of brick buildings. Just the people are really, really friendly. We are the most diverse town in the Shoals, which is our biggest strength. And then we have a lot of local artists and just unique characters that I think people will be surprised at the amount of kind of art and history that you can experience in such a small town.
Absolutely. Well, that is super cool. Mayor, I want to thank you so much for joining with me today. And if maybe there's something I didn't ask that you might want to add, feel free. But yeah, thank you so much for joining in with me today.
Well, I appreciate you having me, and we definitely want everybody to come over and feel welcome and make sure that they get some of our local food and local hospitality.